folks, I'm going to tell you 5 quick facts about black bull markets. Now, did you know, number 1, they're New Zealand FMA regulated. Number 2, did you know they have a copy trading service where you can either be a signal provider or copy signals? And number 3, did you know they've got over 26,000 tradable assets, including Forex, crypto, stocks, indices, and even more? And number 4, did you know they offer 500 to 1 leverage? And number 5, if you open up an account today and trade 1 lot a month, they're going to give you TradingView Pro for free. Check them out, Black Bull Markets.
Yo, 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 good morning, good morning, good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon, depending where you are in the world. We are back, another trading week, continuing with the Blue Guardian 100,000 challenge. Let's get it, let's get it. All right, so I kind of got ahead of the game a little bit. Already went and did the analysis here. We got breakouts. This is on the 5-minute chart that we're looking at, but we have breakouts above and below for gold and GJ. Same thing, breakouts above and below. see what we see. It is pre-London right now, so we're just going to be patient, let price kind of guide us where it wants to go. And I was looking at this right here for potentially a pattern. You guys know what pattern this is? Let me know in the comments if you know what pattern this is that we're looking at here. We got some ground to cover, guys. We're down right now on the challenge 2%, right? You know, some of this was just oversight on my end when we traded Friday, and not this past Friday, but the Friday before. Last week we didn't trade. Tuesday we didn't have a trade. Wednesday I didn't make it. Thursday I wasn't on because I was on for I had to go out of town, so I was not available Thursday to trade. So basically Tuesday, Wednesday were our only trade days. You guys can't hear that music, can you? I'm just curious. I don't want to get trading in trouble. Hopefully not. Let me put on the approved the approved music here. Audio. Okay. That works better. How's that? Hopefully that's better. Let me know how that is. Good morning, good morning. No, it's a bearish flag, not a bullish flag. You see it's pushing down, pulling up, and that's why I have the purple line. Because I'm looking at a potential break here of this trend line. we just got to be careful because this thing might do something like this where it comes and takes the liquidity and then comes down. Notorious gold stuff. Gold being gold. Yeah, last week, so usually at the beginning of the month we get a lot of news, right? NFP comes in, we get a lot of data coming in, and so the market really kind of either prices it in ahead of time, so you see that move coming in, or like sometimes what it'll do is you'll have it basically kind of consolidate a range right before, and then you'll have like Friday when the news comes out, you'll have a big move. So that's kind of what happened last week. Last week was just an ugly week to be trading in the market, which is a good reason why we, on Tuesday we didn't take a trade. Wednesday, I mean, I went back to look at the charts, but on Wednesday I just completely missed it. So I'm gonna wait for it to actually break, and I'm not gonna get in right at the break because I'm gonna wait for a pullback. I'm gonna look for something like this because this is still kind of early. It's pre-London, so gold is notorious for having its wicks, right? So I'm thinking we're gonna come and take the liquidity down here, trap sellers in, come back up, stop everybody out, take liquidity out from the buyers. Right now it's taking the liquidity from the buyers, right? That everyone was buying up here, putting stops below here, putting stops below here. I don't think it'll come all the way down here, but let that take that liquidity, pull back up, take this liquidity, and then this is where I'm going to be looking for sales to come back down. But I just want to see it coming and breaking down, if that makes sense. Now let me know if that doesn't make sense. And if you have any questions, obviously, I'm here to answer questions and help you guys, guide you guys through this as we're going through. I mean, I'm going to trade it regardless, but while you guys have me here, you can definitely ask me questions. You see that wick that it's pulling back on? See, some people like to get it on the impulse move, and not really my style. Use other time frames or just stick to the 5 minute. It depends on the strategy that I'm using. When I'm doing intraday swing trades, I'm looking at the 4 hour, 1 hour. I always reference the daily, like top-down analysis. But, I'm always gonna, depending on what style of trading I'm trading. If I'm scalping, then I'm looking at smaller time frames, 15, 5 minute. Usually for the breakout strategy, I'm on the 15. But as you can see, the 15-minute time frame, the breakouts are up here and below here. The only thing with that is we're dead smack in the middle, right? So if we measure right here from where the price is right now to break out to the upside, it's about 35 pips. To break out to the downside, it's about 54. So we have a lot of room like in between here, and there could be potentially an opportunity for us. So I don't want to negate the opportunity to wait longer just because we're working with a short time frame, right? We're trading pre-market and market open volume, and so realistically you're looking to be in a trade like within either an hour before or an hour and after London opens. So London opens in about 50 minutes. So if I can't get into a trade within an hour after that, then I'm not going to trade. If it just continues moving sideways, then it's just not a trade day. It's no trade day for me. But I think we should get an opportunity here. As far as the pattern, the way it's moving, just to kind of highlight here, we got your highs, lows, lower high, lower low, right? So we're starting to turn over here, right? But we really want that full confirmation. I just think that we will see it push up before we get the move to the downside, just because of all the stops up here. Everyone that is already seeing this pattern, seeing that, okay, we're moving to the downside. Even with this wick here, some people might have got in on an impulse. People taking these shorts here, they're putting their stops above these previous highs here, targeting new lows. And gold is notorious for just sniffing those out, coming up, hitting those stops, taking that liquidity, and then turning over, right? That's why you see stuff like this. Now, this is on a lower time frame, this wick right here, but you understand this happens on a higher time frame. It's the same thing happening on a larger scale, and you'll see the same patterns over and over and over. Like, for example, let me just get rid of some of this stuff here so I can show you guys. So that's on the 5 minute, right? So if I go up to like the 4 hour, we see a lot of the same stuff. You see here this consolidation, push up before it falls, right? This is news. See it pushing down here, consolidating. See the pull down with the wick. That's why I'm thinking we'll have push up before we come down. Do you think gold will sell for a long time? Aren't USD kind of weak at the moment? If we're looking at the US dollar, the dollar index, there's the correlation. I like to evaluate pairs individually, but I will tell you this, we have this move here. Where here's a trend, right? So it's been bullish. It's been bullish since like middle of July, right? If this is still bullish, that means that the strength is with the dollar. That should mean that that gold would be pushing down, right? Now, on the like macro view of this, you can see that we have a trend to the downside, right? And this could easily just be a pullback before continuation to the downside. Now, if we start continuing down here, I think probably if we break this trend here, that's when you'll see the bears come into the market, selling off the dollar, and then you'll see gold really push up. But even with gold, looking at gold, I do think that it will come up. But I think that it's going to come down a little bit more before we have our pullback, before the continuation down for a new low. And that's probably when we'll get that break of that trend line, and then you'll see it come and take everything. That's what I'm thinking. As far as like market structure and patterns go, just because you see, I mean, we had this line here. We've had it, I mean, for a while, right? We've been looking at gold, trading it. We traded it coming down. We traded it going up. We got to this area. We started selling it off. So it's still moving down gradually, right? But this is on the daily. So, we can look at this on a smaller time frame. And even though overall this can be moving down, and I have a target area right here for potential buys, like, that doesn't mean we won't move up right now, because remember, this is on a daily time frame. Really what I'm looking at here is filling this. Where's my filling this wick right here? Jesus, my trying to see that wick. That's what I'm thinking. Come down and probably, like gold always does, wick out, right? Wick out lower than this low, reach this zone here, and then start consolidating before we get that push up. You know, probably a pullback, retest, continuation, and then come and sweep all this to create a new low lower than here, right? Before it comes back up. Hopefully that makes sense. I know it's kind of, oh, look at this. Oh, this closed on the, oh, it's pulling back. Actually, this might be a good sell here. What is this? Dang, it's kind of, what is the TP1 here? That's not bad. Still 1-to-1. I think it should be a good sell. It might come up a little bit more, but it's about a 33 pip stop. I'm going to calculate real quick based on my account size. 27,872. And I'm going to risk 0.25%, 33 pips for GJ. That's 1.06 lots. So I'm going to go ahead and take that sell. I'm going to take that sell, 1.06 lots. Oh, that's not GJ. Come on, baby. Okay, so I'm in the sell. I got in at 182.58.1. I'm in the sell, guys. I'm in the sell on GJ. This breakout here, and it's fine because it pulled back. Let me just put my entry here. 581. Dang, a horrible entry. Horrible entry. Okay. So it ends up being about 40 pip stop because I need to be up above the wick. But we're still within our 1-to-1 metric for TP1, which is good. The TP1 is going to be down here at 182, 181. Okay. And at TP1, I'm going to close 80%. I'm closing 80% because I need to I have some ground to cover being down 2%. So this is on the 15-minute. This would be the breakout. So we're in a sell, guys. We are in a sell. We are in a sell. And this thing is like loading horribly. 181.71. Okay, this is an entry. And I'm only going to take one trade today, guys. Keeping it light, simple. Oh, 981. That should be good right there. Sorry. It's adjusting. Oh. No. Oh, 181. No. Yeah, guys, plenty of time to enter, guys. I mean, when I entered down here. So I'm still in drawdown, but you guys would have had plenty of time to jump in there. It's actually a really nice trade. Okay. All right. You guys got everything you need on the screen? I'm taking 80% today. 80%. I'm taking 80% today. %. This is on the challenge account, guys. You can see here should be marking what's what. I was over here so focused on gold that I missed this. But it's okay because we got that nice pullback. I wish I would have got in A little higher would have been nice. But this looks good. I reduced my risk percentage, and I increase my the amount that my partials that I'll be taking at TP1. The reason I did that is because we're down 2%, so my risk will stay low until I get back to break even. Hopefully that makes sense. Can you guys hear that music? Which music do you hear? Because I thought that was just playing in my headphones. The relaxing one? Oh, no. Yeah, that's this. It's called Acoustic Cinematic. It's part of TRADINGNUT's, I don't know, background music that he said I can play. I have some other music going on in my headphones. Come on, GJ, what are you doing? Let's see what gold is doing. It's about 1:30. We got about 30 minutes before London Open. So you see this candle, it doesn't have a wick to the downside. So to me, it tells me it's kind of an impulse move to the upside, which usually is followed by a correction. We'll see the continuation of this candle to the downside. Hmm. The what? Failed trade? What are you talking about, bro? We're in the trade right now. We haven't failed yet. You guys gotta be a little patient, man. LB, when you planning on using that cold plunge? I've been thinking about getting one. I'm gonna use it in the morning after New York session. After New York session, before I go to the gym, or maybe after I go to the gym. I don't know if it's better if I go before or after. But tomorrow, I will be using it. I'm kind of excited. I've heard a lot of really good things about, like as far as like health benefits, from doing like cold therapy type stuff. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna be doing like the cold plunge and then the steam room. I got a portable steam room that I'm setting up as well, and I'm using eucalyptus essential oils in the steam room to kind of just clear everything out. I'm low key excited. I'll let you guys let you guys know tomorrow how it went. That sounds very exciting. Yes, let us know. Yeah, for sure. Gotta treat yourself sometimes. Yeah, well, I mean, really, it's like, I just really want to do more, like, health wise, especially because my sleep schedule's all over the place. I mean, I have like a routine, but I want to do everything I can to help my body, health wise, and I've been eating better, and I cut out alcohol, so I'm on, like, I haven't had alcohol in, today's 23 days, 22, 23 days, which is not a lot, but for me, like, I'm usually doing something that involves alcohol, like on the weekends, like, or for lunch I'll have a drink, or if I'm like, taking somebody out, a potential client, or some of my contractors, employees, or business and stuff like that, business meetings, there's always like a situation where alcohol is around. So um, I had been wanting to like stop, like give myself a little bit of a break, and I usually do like once or twice a year, like I'll consciously like stop for an extended amount of time, just because I like to remind myself, and validate that I'm still in charge. So yeah, I haven't been drinking any alcohol. I've been alcohol free for like 22, 23 days. I usually do it like leading up to my birthday month, because usually I take my whole birthday month off and like I have a good time and I travel and whatnot. But this year was a little different. It's actually been 7, 14, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, today's 23 days. Yeah, it's like, what do they say? It's 21 days to break a habit and 28 days to form a habit, or is it 21 days to form a habit and 28 days to break a habit? Something like that. Good morning. Let's get the bag. Yes, sir. We are in sales and GJ. Details are on the screen. Wim Hof, he made the ice bath and cold showers popular places, breathing exercises. Yeah. Well, I remember like when I used to play sports back in school, I used to, like, after sporting events or after practices and stuff, we would take ice baths. And it would do wonders for like soreness and stuff, So I know it definitely helps. But I'm not as like active as I was then, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I just want to finish the year strong, like we're in August. We have August, September, October, November, December. We have 5 months left. I've been doing okay throughout the year, but it hasn't been such of a priority. And at the beginning of the year, I said I wanted to make my health my biggest priority this year. So getting to it. We need to focus on gold now. Why? I'm only taking one trade, bro. Gold is right here. Look, I'll tell you, the 5 minute, it looks like a bearish. Like we got this pattern right here, right? This little pullback that I'm looking for the break here. But I think we're going to have like a fake out break, pull back up, and then you should take sales up here, but wait for it to break first and then pull back up. But I'm not going to take this trade because I'm already in a trade over here. I'm only taking one trade. And this was the one that executed or triggered before. Triggered first. Excuse me. You know how long typically you will stay in for? I hear 8 minutes is kind of a sweet spot. So from the research that I did was 8 minutes, and the effects you'll be feeling them, or the body will be feeling the effects like 2.5 hours after. Like not like 2.5 hours later you feel the effects, but like the lasting effects. It'll last for 2.5 hours after your body will be benefiting from it. Other streamers are in buys in your same trade. Good. That means that I'm going against the flow here. I don't want to be doing what everybody else does, because if that's the case, then that means you understand the majority loses. so if the majority is buying and I'm selling, I feel pretty confident. Who are these other streamers? Let's pull them up. Let's go say hello. Let's go tell them why they're wrong. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I could care less. And it doesn't matter. I mean, maybe their stops are like, a lot lower or something, that by the time I hit TP1 and close my 80%, it could reverse and hit their TP1, Yeah, I don't know who that is. I did this weekend, believe it or not, I was like doing a lot of like research on just traders that are out there, like trading influencers and people putting trading content out. And Jesus, there's like so many like, and I like some of the stuff. Honestly, I'm just like, I can't believe people like enjoy that information. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, but, and I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means. I'm not perfect or whatever. I just think there's some basic fundamentals that most people should probably, already understand coming into the trading game, you probably wouldn't be risking, 50, 60, 70% of your account on a trade. Being able to talk your trade out, I just seeing like, and this is what I never understood. Like I was watching some videos and like people would show like their trades and they would have like 10, 15, 20 trades, not using a bot, not using an EA, like just trading manually, have like 15, 20 trades like within a 5-minute span. Like I don't understand how, like, why would you open up like 5, 6, 7 positions? Like when I got into this trade in GJ, like imagine if I opened up, if I did like 10 of those, like just sell like 10 trades in that same, because I'm like looking at the entry prices and I'm like, they're all like within micro pips away from each other. So that means they were just like clicking the button. So I can understand if someone's scaling, like, and they're like entering positions as it's going their direction, whether it's falling or going up. But like when you enter right away and you just keep entering in the same price, I don't know, it seems kind of gambler mentality, gambler like characteristics, like I don't know. I just always, the way I like to explain this is it can definitely be a very like gambling kind of atmosphere and environment if you allow it. And that's the thing about trading, is that there's no rules here. Like you do it how you want to do it. And I've seen some people get lucky and they, they make crazy returns and whatever. But that's not sustainable if you want to make a career out of this, first of all. And second of all, for me, like I've always been about taking a methodical approach, like you're coming in doing things a certain way, expecting certain outcomes, right? And if you just come in and like if I just came in and instead of looking at GJ and gold, I don't know, looked at some random pair like GCAD or something and just started trading that like out of nowhere randomly, like I don't feel like that is, a sustainable way to trade. I think that you should have some kind of structure and some kind of process in the way you do things. And I don't know, it was very off-putting, like things I saw. And of course, they're always just videos of. That's the thing, right? Like on YouTube, you can upload whatever you want. So people are not uploading when they fail at something, right? People are uploading, oh, you know, I turned $11 to $1,000 or something like that. Like some ridiculous things. Like, and it's like, I get it, you know, for the views and, you know, whatever. But for people that are just jumping into this like industry and trying to actually do something for themselves, that's very misleading, you know, and like that causes, I think, those two steps back before you even get started, because people come with the anticipation of, you know, I'm going to take this $11 and make $1,000 in 24 hours, and then that 1,000 I'm going to make 11,000 in the next 24 hours, and you know that is giving a lot of false hope, you know. But anyways, after that I was really, which brings me to my next thought here is, you know, I really dislike social media. Like I'm a very private person to begin with, but I understand, you know, people that want to know more about me and just kind of know how I operate and function and stuff, and I completely understand that. But the amount of like extra, like just activity that I have to do to like, oh, I forgot to post this, or I forgot to record this, or I forgot to take a video of this, and like I just live my life, you know, like I just trade and live my life, and now I gotta like remember to record, or remember to post, remember to answer comments, and then I get like a bunch of like DMs and DM requests, and then they're hidden requests, and then like, man, it's just a lot. Like, I don't like that aspect of it. I really don't like social media in general. So, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just like to trade, guys. Like, you know, I just like to trade. Yeah, she's coming down. She's looking nice. I like the way the price action is looking. I really would like to see, you know, candle structure break below this low. I mean, the wick is already breaking below the low, so it's looking good for me. But I would feel a lot better if the actual candle body was closing below this structure. But you know, we're about like 5-6 pips in profit. Not bad. Just let it do its thing. TikTok traders, bro, putting 100 position with small lots. I know, man. This is crazy, bro. Like just imagine the stress you're gonna go through trying to close all those out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, oh, I need to like setting TPs for all of them. Forget about it. Setting stop losses for all of them. Forget about it. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I just really seeing those kind of things like rubs me the wrong way, and it kind of like gives me like, I don't know, like the motivation, I guess, to make actual content, like trading content, to put out there, because I'm like, gosh, like if this is what's out there, like I feel bad for people, you know. But there's some good stuff too, you know, like it's not all bad, like, but it just happens to be like the stupid stuff like gets more views and more attention and more like comments and stuff. And you know, it's just, I don't know, the way the world is, I guess. But that's why I was like, I always feel like, you know, like I think I have like 6,000 subscribers on my YouTube, and like 5,000 on my Instagram. Like I don't have like a huge following, but like I don't post. First of all, I'm not consistent. Second of all, like I don't be posting just ridiculous nonsense, man. And then like I tried to like, you know, post things, but then I forget. Like that's why I was like, I posted on my Instagram today, like, do you guys want like, and even that, like I ask a question on a poll and then like people are like, oh no, I just want to see like trading stuff, or like I want to see, you know, more about your life. Like, and I'm like, well, I don't know what you guys want. Like, because realistically, trading, I'm only doing it when like New York or London. You know, New York, I do it with my VIP. London, I'm here with you guys. These are they're live, but they're recorded. You can go back and watch it. I was just thinking about maybe like, I guess doing a series of kind of like a Q&A type thing, but just answering questions and creating videos out of that, because kind of like what we do here, like when you guys are you know, asking questions and stuff. And but that's another thing too, like it's like that type of information only comes out of me when someone asks. You know, like I can't come up with that on my own. Like what would somebody ask? Because I wouldn't ask the question, but you guys ask the question, and you guys ask good questions. Like they're very, you know, like good questions. Especially like questions that you guys ask that gets me like talking about it, because either I'm passionate about it, or like I mean I really enjoy this and I'm like knowledgeable about it, so I can talk about it all day. So, but it's like asking me those questions so I can know, and then actually recording that. You know. We got about 3.5 minutes here. I really want this candle to close below. It's looking lovely right now. We got a nice little wick to the downside. We had that pullback, executed the entry on that pullback, and she's pushing down right now about 10 pips in profit. Looking lovely. Looking lovely. Imagine we get this thing just to freaking melt, just completely just whoosh. Honestly, I mean, GJ is like way overbought. Look at this. Let's look at it on the daily. Let me just show you guys why I feel that way. This thing, I had stopped looking at GJ because I kept looking for shorts. And it kept pushing up, looking for shorts, kept pushing up. And really it's been like consolidating since like June, middle of June. So remember, the more it consolidates, the longer it consolidates, the bigger the breakout, right? We had this move here, right? And this move right here, you know, I thought, okay, we're coming down. We'll have a pullback and then we'll continue down. Well, this thing pulled back up and broke highs, and I was like, "Oh man, this is crazy." At that point, I really didn't feel comfortable with it. And then I saw this market structure here. Saw this weekly. On the weekly, you can see this is that level of resistance wicked out here. That's the high, and that's why I feel confident with the sales, because this wick right here, it filled it. So we'll see probably this price come below this resistance. It's a good probability. So that's why I felt pretty good about the sales. We're up about 18 pips now, so it's looking good. Looking good. We got a couple of minutes before London Open. I'm really hoping that we'll see that continuation of that momentum to the downside. We might get a pullback though, so just be aware of that we might get a little bit of a pullback. just because it's London Open, so we might get some of that volume coming in to the upside. So just be aware of that. Don't freak out. It's about 20 pips in profit, halfway to TP1. Not bad, not bad. Here goes London Open. Ooh, looking lovely. Look at gold. Volume coming into the market, little volatility. I like it. I like it. I'm okay with it moving up a bit just to create that top wick before it continues down. Bringing us back under 2%. Nice. Look at that. See that? This is what I was talking about. That wick and pull up. What's the name of your personal YouTube channel? It's the same as here, Lord Bankz FX. With the Z, Lord Bankz FX. This live should be rebroadcasting on my channel as well. And I know I have there's people watching over there and commenting. I'm usually on the Trading Nuts comment section. Sorry if I miss your comment over here. But since I'm streaming on Trading Nuts channel, I'm kind of just stay on his. Oh. Bro, how far was this? $15 pips away. That's how far it was from TP1. 15.4. Yeah, we're still okay here. I'm not concerned. We'll probably see on the, if we go down to the 5 minute. Yeah, it kind of looks like a break and a retest. I'm going to pay attention to this candle because this is a bullish engulfing candle. How do we become VIP then? Right now it's closed, so there's not putting any new people in or bringing any new people in because I'm switching platforms. So as soon as I get everything squared away, I'll let you guys know when it's open. It's been closed for a few months. I think since like June. But maybe if I can carve out some time to work on finishing that up, to open it back up. She's like back at around entry. Got about 5 minutes and 40 seconds left. I want to see rejection. Like that. Like that wick. We've got 4 minutes and 20 seconds left on this candle. Just be a little patient, a little patient. What? I don't know what you're typing there. Position ratio on GJ. GJ 59.25%. 76%. Oh, 59.25% are long and 40.76% are short from a window. That's good, man, because the majority of traders lose. So if the majority are long and the minority is short, there's probably like a strategy you could use like that. Just see what the masses are doing and then go opposite. You know. Because she's looking pretty lovely right now. If I do say so myself. She's up 20 pips. Come on, baby. And I'm just saying from a logical standpoint, because if you follow the logic, 90% of traders are not profitable, right? So that means the majority of traders trading will lose. And so if the majority is buying, then that means it's probably a good time to sell. I mean, I don't trade like that. I'm just saying, speaking logically, like we're up about 23 pips. She's looking lovely. 25 pips. Love to see it. Come on, baby. Hit TP1. I just don't like that doesn't have a wick to the top. I'm hoping this candle, just a big candle, hits TP1, because this no wick to the top probably means it's gonna come up. If not during this candle, after this candle, to correct that. Play some songs for us, bro. I can't. Like, this is the YouTube thing. I mean, I can change it to this. This is better. At TP1, yes, I'm closing 80%. I'm closing 80% at TP1. So 1.06 lots, 80% of that. I'm going to close 0.85. 0.85. What's the song's name that's playing now? It just says dance pop. Doesn't like have artists or anything. It just says dance pop. The other song was more calming. I don't even hear those songs. Let's see. What about this one? little better. Calm the nerves. Come on, baby. Oof, here she comes. Looking lovely. Looking lovely. 33, 34 pips. Ooh, we're almost there. Almost there. 6 pips away. 4 pips away. 36 pips in profit. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Don't make me close it out a little early. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, get ready. 38 pips in profit. I'm going to go ahead and take my partials, guys. I'm going to go ahead and take my partials and adjust my stops to break even. I'm not even going to play with it. TA. Not even going to play. Stops to break even. Took my partials. That's too close for me. That's a spread. I mean, how far were we? This was the low came down to 182.195, and it's at 0.21. So we're talking about 19, 20, 21, 2 pips. I'm not I'm not gonna fight it. I'm not gonna fight 2 pips. Like, no sir. No sir. It's gonna take my money. I've closed 80% and I've adjusted my stops to break even. You know, it could still very well come and hit the TP1, but I'm not risking it for 2 pips. Lovely. I took the trade on my personal account too. I got in up here though. A couple of more pips on that. Should probably take partials in there. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, so it's a risk-free trade now, guys. What did gold end up doing? See, I told you. Say we could probably look for buys up here. Not up here. Yeah, I like that better. Kind of already reached that. Probably look for sales over here. See, this is why I go ahead and take those partials. Like, you're gonna give up all that profit for 2 pips? Pfft, heck no. Heck no, tech no. We ain't doing that around here. Like, I don't mind if it's a runner. Literally 1.9 pips. It retracing like that on a runner. But when I'm trying to get that TP1, especially knowing that this is a 40 pip TP1, I'm not about leaving money on the table. I'm trying to maximize, right? Like, because I know that the probability that from TP1 it goes to TP2 versus TP1 to stop loss, the stop loss is greater because each TP level, each target level it reaches, the probability is less and less of the continuation, right? So for me, it's a no-brainer to take that partials there. And if the 20% comes back up and hits break even, I mean, it hits break even. I already took partials. See where we're at. See, we're under 2% now. That's a win, you know? Today, with where it's at right now, I mean, we basically did like 0.2% almost, or 0.11, something like that. Depends if it breaks even or continues. And look at it on the daily. Look at that. Pushing right underneath that zone. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what I was looking for. Beautiful. This zone right here is a weekly resistance level. It wicked up here, took out highs, but it's pulling it back down. And then for gold, look at that, pushing down. We'll see that fill of this wick out into the zone. Take buys. Morning, are you using smart money concepts? No, I'm using Lord Bankz concepts. I don't know smart money concepts, bro. I've heard of it though. A lot of people. That thing. You would think they have like a whole marketing team, because you see all kinds of people talking about that. But I try to watch a video of like the explanation of it, and honestly, like, it seems like old school concepts being regurgitated with new, different terminology. Like they made up new words for old stuff that has already been done in the past, which is crazy. It's like rebranding, old strategies. But I don't know. I see that a lot with people trying to sell products. Lord Money Concepts, Smart Moon Concepts. Yeah, we were talking about that the other day. The full moon. He's like, full moon equals full margin. You're on the right side of the market as far as order flow is concerned. Yeah, and I get that a lot too. Like, where I trade straight price action, and I focus on, like, usually pattern trend trading is more when I'm doing intraday or swing trades. But for my scalps, I'm focusing on price action and market structure. And like, usually my markups on my charts and my analysis, they line up to those type of concepts. But like, I don't know how. I couldn't even begin to try to explain that concept to you. I don't know it. I don't know how they come up with their terminology, but for me in this trade, I mean, this was a very simple 15-minute breakout, pullback, entry, continuation to the downside, to basically come in and meet price down here at this level. That's all I did. I didn't do anything special. I didn't do anything, overly complicated. I have no indicators, minimal markup on the chart. Like, that's the thing that I feel like a lot of people, there's a misconception that trading is complicated or difficult. It's not easy, but it's simple, right? It's simple, but us as human beings, we love to overcomplicate everything. So, and usually when we see something like this that could be potentially very rewarding, we are very skeptical to the fact of that, oh, it can't be easy. It has to be hard, right? So we essentially make it difficult on ourselves. But the concepts are simple. Like what I'm doing here, I didn't do anything, I'm not using any proprietary software or any, algorithms or EAs or bots or indicators or anything like that. I'm just watching price and letting price kind of move and tell me where it's going. I'm reacting to that, right? And I say this over and over and over again. Like, our job as traders is not to predict price. Our job as traders is to react to price. When you get yourself into that kind of cadence of, like, instead of looking at a chart and thinking, oh, is it going to go up or is it going to go down? Like, who's to say? The market is, just watch it and let the market tell you. The market won't lie. Trust me, it'll tell you if it's going up or down. But you got to be patient enough to let it play out, On SOC would be called Silver Werewolf Hunting Season Part 3. That's funny. Gold my break. I think this is honestly, like, if you want to play a little risk, you would buy it right here. Like, I know it doesn't seem like you should, but you should. Like, because I'm telling you, this right here is all it's doing is taking all the liquidity from under here. Okay. People are convinced now that it's selling off. You buy it, it's going to come back up to take the liquidity from up here, and then it's going to come down. It's just the way the market moves, because you see this whole thing is consolidation range area. It's created liquidity above and below. Market has to come get it, pick it up, come over here, take what it needs, and then come to make its actual move. And she's still stubborn, doesn't want to hit that TP1. That's why I went ahead and took my. I ain't gonna play with it. It did break though. Broke these lows. I mean, I do and I don't. I want to buy it, but I don't want to get stuck into a trade. It's already 230. Like, cause this may take a while to bounce back up here, you know. Plus, I'm being disciplined, just taking one trade. I'm only taking one trade because we're down 2% on the trading account, on the challenge account. So, well, less than 2% now. So, you know, there's no harm in watching it though. Look at that. Look at that, changing directions. Print a doji, and then a bullish engulfing. Off to the races. SMC is simple. You entered bit below fair value gap after liquidity purge and the market structure shift. Confirm with the dollar. That's it. Your partials are around liquidity. I did the same trade. Nice. Look at that long wick. Look at that. Who would have thunk it? It's funny. Guys, I normally just trade my own personal account. This whole series, this live series, is about taking a challenge live, like doing a prop firm challenge live, and it's $100,000 prop firm challenge. I've been doing it since the beginning live with you guys. We're on day 49. We're down right now 1.9%, and we have unlimited time, so we're just trading live London session, taking the challenge, and you guys can follow along with it. That's the whole point with the with this series and stuff. But I don't trade a funded account. I have my personal account. When I started trading, I didn't have the option of using a prop firm. I had to trade my own funds. And I just got used to that. And then, thinking about the concept of trading prop firms, money is intriguing and interesting, but the only thing I don't like about it is having to share my profits. I just feel like I do all the work. Why would I share my money? Pushing up. Look at that. This was this pop down. Come on, GJ. Come on down. Come on down. It's 9:42 where I'm at. Man, it's 2:44 where I'm at. 2:44 a.m. I think as risk management about prop firms, you still can trade your capital, set up copier, and their profits is just nice extra without risking your own money. If you're profitable, it's really free money. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. Like, the only thing is like I'd have to adjust my risk management to follow like the rules of the prop firm, right? Because, for example, like the Blue Guardian, I think it's 4%, yeah, 4% in a day, and then 8% overall. And like my trading, like when I trade my personal capital, I trade fixed lot sizes. So I'm not too worried about calculating like percentages and stuff, unless you can probably have like a like trade copier that calculates the percentage, maybe to stay within the metrics. Maybe it'll be better that way. I don't know, but I haven't like looked into that to do that, you know. The challenge were just under 2%. We already took partials on the GJ trade. We were at 2.2% at the beginning, so we've made like 0.2% or something like that. I forgot what it was at the beginning of the session. But looks like this might come up to hit break even. This is pushing back down. Do you guys do many of these live trades? It's awesome. Yeah, so I do these Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Usually I announce my schedule Sunday, but my normal schedule is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But like, for example, last week I went out of town and I didn't trade Thursday, and then I missed Wednesday. But it was the beginning of the month, so we didn't even have a trade on Tuesday. We came on Tuesday and it was like no trade day. So I'm trading on MetaTrader 4. How can I like you close 80% and still go on with the trade? So I use my phone. On my phone, whenever you are closing out that trade, you hold down on the trade and then the menu comes up and you click on close, the first close, and then the new window comes up, and where your lot size is, you click on that where your lot size is, and then you just edit the lot size and like take 80% of that. And when you edit that, you'll see where it says close with profit. It'll change depending on whatever lot size you enter in there, right? I don't know how you can close partials on the desktop version. I'm not sure how to do that. I've always just done it through my phone. Oh, it's finally waking out. Maybe we still got a chance here. For example, you have one lot open, you can hit modify and close a. No, modify, when you click modify, you can only change the stops and take profit target levels. You have to click on the first close. Like when you click on the trade, click close, and then you get another window that comes up. That second window where your lot size is, tap on there and you can edit it. the like numbers come up, and then you just backspace it, and then you put in how much ever you want to close, right? So if you're gonna close 0.8, you would put in 0.8, and then it'll tell you how much it's gonna close. So hopefully that helps. Same thing on MT4. On PC, right click the trade and modify order, then market execution, and then price how much you want to close. Oh, really? Yeah, I've never done it on the PC. Every time I try to do it, it closes the whole thing. Yeah, because on the PC, whenever I when I click modify order, it doesn't let me change the lot size. Oh, you do market execution, and then you close. Close point. I see which. Yeah. Cool. I didn't know how to do that. Now I know. You have to change the type to market execution. Yeah, you don't click close, you click modify. It's because on the phone you click on close, not modify. That's funny. Thank you guys. This is so great. First time here. Welcome. You kind of had a good time. We're doing the 100K prop firm challenge for Blue Guardian. Unlimited time. Currently just under 2% in drawdown. This has kind of been our track here. We started out a couple of L's, brought it back up, trending nicely. Drawdown, brought it back up, and then we hit a string of L's here and came down, but we're bringing it back up. Overall, you'll see the trend that it continues to rise up. We're day 49. We've only taken 32 trades, so less than a trade a day. This didn't it didn't stop us out, so she's moving back down. Gold looks like it's gonna drop now. Does it? Let's see. What is it doing? Yeah, she's pushing down. I don't think this was the pullback, but we'll see. I mean, it could. I'm not in gold at all. I'm in GJ, in my personal and in the challenge account. How can we join your VIP New York session? So the New York session right now for VIP is, like, I don't have VIP open right now because I'm switching platforms. So right now, just the VIP people that are in there have access to that. But maybe I'll just stream it on YouTube on my channel. Let you guys jump in there, because I mean, I've had I think 100 freaking messages about it. And it's not that it's not like I don't want you guys to join. It's just I don't want you guys to join on the old platform when I'm switching to a new platform. And so I closed it and I wasn't accepting new people. And the people that were on monthly recurring, they've been when their last month was up, it was like they couldn't renew. So just because I didn't want to continue to have people join on the old platform. So, but I'll probably maybe just do it on YouTube. Excuse me. What I did last time was, like I posted something on Instagram, and I was like, if you guys get it to 100 likes, then I'll stream on YouTube. But I haven't posted anything on Instagram, so maybe I'll just do tomorrow's session on YouTube, on my YouTube though, not on this. Yeah, you guys should follow me on Instagram, because I'll probably announce it there and send out the link there. I'll also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is right here, Lord Bankz FX. Because I'll send out the update like on my stories for the New York session. But if you go to my YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube and turn on notifications, tomorrow in the morning we'll be on around like 8 o'clock. Sometimes I'm a few minutes late, like 8:10, 8:15 or something. But I don't enter a trade before NYSE open. So, and I only trade US 30 for New York. So keep that in mind with your broker, how it counts US 30, and make sure usually you can't trade it with a small account, so just a heads up. My Instagram account is right here, which is IG at Lord Bankz with the ZFX. And YouTube is the same name, Lord Bankz ZFX. Yeah. Whenever the VIP opens up again, I'll add it into the I'll add the link on my Instagram and send out a notification, put it on my stories or something. I'm hoping, really I just need the time to finish everything up, to switch everybody out. And I think there's maybe 2 or 3 people left in the old platform that are on recurring monthly. And I think this thing is going to stop us out. Stop us out at break even. She's close. Yeah, if she stops us out at break even, I'm not going to get back in. I'm just going to let it keep going. She closed out on my challenge account at break even. So small win today, still a win. Brought it back down from here. So we're down 1.923. We were down, I think, 2.2 when we started this session today. So slowly but surely we'll bring it back up. Once we're back at break even, then we'll move our risk back up to 0.5%. And this is just part of the game, you can't expect to meet the whole goal or bring it back to break even, the total account balance in one trade, one session. You have to be patient with this, and just let it do its thing, because you're leveraging the numbers, right? It's a number game. You're leveraging probability in your favor to to overall be profitable, right? I'm new here. How can we join for training? You can join our live sessions. I'll be live here on TRADINGNUT's channel Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. This actual live is rebroadcast on my channel as well, on my YouTube channel. you can always go to my YouTube channel and look at my past lives and past videos and stuff like that. Tons of good valuable content in there, valuable education. My VIP is currently closed right now, so I wouldn't even think about that. But I'll probably just do the live stream on my YouTube channel tomorrow for you guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump off, guys, because right now, we broke even. We took the partials. We're just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna take another trade. I'm just taking one trade right now, just because we're crawling back from the drawdown that we're in at 1.930. So I'll be on for New York around 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. So that's in about 5 hours. So I'll send out the notification on Instagram. And if you're subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit the notification bell so you're notified when I go live. But other than that, much love. I appreciate you guys for joining us. We'll be on tomorrow for London session to keep trading the challenge account. I won't be trading the challenge account for New York. I only trade the challenge account during London. So I'll see you guys then. And yeah, much love. Peace.